Have you ever felt held back as an entrepreneur because you can't rely on loans? Do you know the anxiety that comes from overdue debt? Or have you witnessed the devastating effects of excessive borrowing in someone's life? Over the past 4 years, Alhamdulillah, I've built an £8.5 million property business without ever relying on loans nor debt. Alhamdulillah. My journey has shown me that avoiding debt isn't just a moral choice, a religious choice, but it's actually a strategic advantage. In this video, I'm going to share a powerful Muslim business secret that can save you from financial distress and propel your business growth beyond your competitors. This secret has been pivotal in my own success and can be a game changer for you too, insha'Allah. Stay tuned until the end, because I'm going to reveal 3 practical steps that you can take right away to harness this secret and grow your business sustainably, inshallah. The secret I'm referring to is avoiding debt. Islam does not prohibit loans and borrowing, but it strongly discourages them. Of course, riba is absolutely and categorically haram. Having a debt is a dangerous responsibility, so the Muslim entrepreneur tries to always avoid it as much as possible, even if there is no interest. The soul of the believer is suspended because of the debt until the debt is settled. This was a warning from the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We also learn about the time when he sallallahu alaihi wasallam refused to pray janazah for a deceased Muslim whose debts were not settled. So why is this powerful in business? Number 1, protection against default risk. By avoiding debt, we eliminate the risk of default, which can endanger our assets, cause legal issues, and even lead to bankruptcy. This also prevents severe financial distress and hardship if repayment becomes difficult. Number 2, encouragement of risk sharing. Islamic finance promotes risk sharing through profit and loss arrangements like mudaraba and musharaka, aligning the interest of all the parties involved and making sure everyone is vested in the business's success. Number 3, financial responsibility. Islam encourages saving and investment and discourages borrowing, which promotes financial prudence and stability. That is important because that reduces the risk of a financial crisis caused by excessive or unnecessary debt. But you may ask yourself, how can I grow my business beyond my competitors if I can't take any loans? Taking loans is not the only way to fund the growth of your business. Islam's discouragement of debt is actually rooted in its comprehensive approach to promoting justice, equality, and economic stability. Islamic principles aim to create a balanced and fair economic system that minimizes exploitation, reduces financial hardship, and promotes social welfare and harmony. Remember something: anything that is haram or discouraged is because there is some harm in it for you. So what are the alternatives? Instead of borrowing money from a bank or from an individual, find someone who can give you the necessary capital and also bring value as a partner. A partner will share in the risk, the profit, and the loss. A partner will have the same goal as you. A partner will go out of his way to help you. The Sharia actually provides many solutions for businesses in need of funding. So be sure to look up mudaraba, murabaha, musharaka, ijara, and salam. Avoiding debt gives us a natural protection and makes us focused on methods which lead to better outcomes. So let me tell you a little story now. When I started my property business in 2019, I had no money. I knew exactly how to execute the business, but I needed to figure out how to get the starting capital of £15,000. I could have borrowed it from various people, or I could have even taken an interest-free credit card. But I remembered how strongly discouraged it is in Islam to have debt lingering over your head. The Prophet ﷺ warned us that the soul of the believer is suspended because of debt until the debt is settled. So I decided to instead find a joint venture partner. Alhamdulillah, the first friend that I had in mind and that I called agreed pretty much straight away. I offered him a share in the business in exchange for the startup capital that I needed. Taking him on as a partner instead of borrowing was a fantastic decision, alhamdulillah, because he wasn't just a lender, he was vested in the business. He supported me in ways I didn't expect. Advice, ideas, discussions, and knowledge from his own experience and expertise. Not only did I get the capital that I needed, but I also gained a supportive partner. As you can imagine, this drastically increased my chances of success. And that is the time I realized that avoiding debt is not a disadvantage, but it is a powerful Muslim business secret. So let's now look at real life case study to understand how detrimental debt can be to one's business. Do you remember border books? They were a favorite spot for book lovers, but too much debt destroyed them. Here's what happened. Borders was a beloved bookstore chain with over 1,200 stores worldwide at its peak. But in the early 2000s, competition from Amazon and ebooks started heating up. Borders took on massive debt to maintain its stores and try new ventures, but sales kept dropping. Revenue dropped, debt piled up, and by 2011, they filed for bankruptcy. Most of the stores closed and the beloved brand disappeared. It was a sad end for a once iconic company. The collapse of border books underscores a critical lesson. Excessive debt can devastate even a successful and established business. It serves as a strong reminder of why avoiding debt is a valuable Muslim business secret, shielding us from default risk, fostering alignment through risk sharing, and cultivating financial responsibility. By embracing this principle, we can build resilient businesses that thrive without the pitfalls of excessive debt. So if you need capital to grow your business but don't want to take on loans, here are 3 tips on how to get funding without borrowing. Number 1, find a funder. Instead of borrowing 10,000, 20,000 pounds from a bank, find someone who can invest that capital and become a partner in your business. Make sure that they can add value in many different ways. You may lose a little bit of equity, but together you should be able to grow the business much more and much faster, insha'Allah. Number 2, learn Islamic finance. There are actually many Islamic finance solutions for businesses such as musharaka, mudaraba, murabaha, ijara, and salam. Learn about them and figure out which one is right for you. For example, I used mudaraba to get that first bit of startup capital, and then 2 years later we started using murabaha to finance all of the furniture in each property that we take on. Number 3, check out Kardos. If you're a UK business and have been running for at least 3 years, you can get Sharia compliant finance of 50 to 200,000 pounds from Kardos. They have funded many businesses and are pioneers in this space. Let's implement these steps, insha'Allah, and grow our businesses responsibly without any financial distress. And let's become unstoppable entrepreneurs whilst adhering to our values. In summary, Islam's discouragement of debt is rooted in its comprehensive approach to promoting justice, equity, and economic stability. By emphasizing risk sharing, ethical investments, and financial prudence, Islamic principles aim to create a balanced and fair economic system that minimizes exploitation, reduces financial hardship, and promotes social welfare and harmony. Let me know in the comments if you have any experience where avoiding debt has benefited you in your life or in your business, inshallah. If you've liked this video, then you would want to check out this video here where I share the incredible secret to making decisions you will never regret, inshallah. Until next time, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.